If you are feeling unhappy in life, you may be being dishonest with yourself. Here are 8 ways that you can recognize this form of self-deception and have a more authentic and fulfilling life. Let's set you free. 1. You frequently make excuses or justify unhealthy behaviors. When confronted about your actions, you may find yourself blaming others or external circumstances rather than taking responsibility yourself. 2. You struggle to accept criticism or feedback. Getting defensive or reacting strongly to feedback could indicate underlying fear of facing the truth about yourself. I too have experienced that feeling of nails on a chalkboard when somebody is criticizing the way that I do something. Through becoming more honest with myself, I've been able to realize that criticism is a way for me to grow, and being defensive is only hurting that growth that I can experience potentially. 3. You avoid unpleasant realities or difficult situations. You might postpone facing challenges or avoid individuals you know will be honest about your behavior. If you're avoiding a task because you don't want your dishonesty to be discovered, then that can lead to a real sense of shame, loneliness, and even depression. 4. You find yourself constantly seeking external validation and approval. If your self-worth depends heavily on what others think and say about you, you may be relying on external sources rather than developing a strong sense of internal validation. The moment you flip the script just like I did and begin looking at how can I validate myself instead of looking for other people to validate my experience, the transformation that ensued was just incredible. I want that freedom for you so much, and it's there for the taking. 5. You feel unfulfilled despite achieving your goals. This could indicate that the goals you're pursuing aren't aligned with your true values or authentic self. In my career, I had reached my goals. When I found myself unsatisfied and unable to truly help the people that I was serving, I had to get real honest about whether that was the avenue that I wanted to continue to walk down. Newsflash, it's not. 6. You procrastinate or avoid important tasks. Procrastination can stem from a fear of failure or desire to avoid the discomfort associated with the task or taking a risk. Avoidance has been a big one for me. It is so easy to just turn a blind eye to circumstances that we're in instead of really getting serious and taking a look at where could I be contributing to my own challenges. I was a master procrastinator, and if you are too, I'm here to tell you that you can get over that. And the very things that you're procrastinating doing are probably the most important ones for you to do. So let's tackle it together. 7. You consistently ignore red flags in relationships. You might minimize, excuse, or deny behaviors that should raise concerns, potentially due to a desire for the relationship to succeed or fear of being alone. Maybe you write off that your boss has been mean to you at work. A red flag that I recently experienced in the workplace was that someone was trying to make me believe something that wasn't true. When I finally decided to stop making excuses for those circumstances, I was able to see more clearly, accept the situation, and move forward with a decision that was best for me. And it wasn't until I became really honest with myself that I was able to move through it. And 8, you have a rigid mindset and are unwilling to consider other perspectives. Being convinced you're always right and dismissing alternative viewpoints can prevent you from seeing your own biases and potentially flawed beliefs. If this resonated with you, check out my channel and find more videos where you can work on shifting your mindset and becoming more honest with yourself day after day. Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.